taking a look around your building and taking some pictures and asking some questions.
Okay.
Really appreciate it.
Sure, what for?
What for what?
Why are you videotaping?
Because I want to take pictures.
Yeah. We like
I'm not taping. There's no taping here, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm just, taking pictures.
Okay.
We like to record.
Then the world gets a little bit bigger, right?
All right. Well, if some people are uncomfortable being filmed, then I think you should move on.
I mean, I probably won't, because someone's uncomfortability or their feelings, are certainly not going to restrict my rights. I mean, we do have a free press. I like the First Amendment of the Constitution is like the building block to the United States. But clearly, we spoke to this young lady. We're just asking interest questions. But if someone doesn't feel comfortable filming or being filmed, then the worst place for them to be is talking to my camera. Because if you're on my camera, I mean, like what? Like I
That's who you are?
Yeah, I'm me.
Yes. What's your name?
I'm me,
I'm him.
and we're together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you live in Beverly?
I don't know. I don't answer questions.
Okay.
Really?
Well, I don't know if you have a purpose here, so.
Yeah, no,
carry on.
my purpose is, I mean, I guess right now, chatting with you since you stopped us.
Okay.
So, what's your name?
Carry on, please. Thank
Your
you.
name's Carry On? That's an interesting name. Is that what?
Be comfortable being on your
Right.
YouTube show,
But
I'm guessing?
Well, I mean, it's an interesting point to make. Obviously we're not being rude. I think like uncomfortable would be part of, if we were being disorderly. Certainly we're not, but we do have a right under the First Amendment to engage in our First Amendment right to free press, among many of the other components of the First Amendment. So, like, we really don't even have to tell anyone that we're recording. We don't have to answer any questions. We're absolutely protected to do that. You're really nice. I appreciate it.
But we also live in a society and you want to respect other people's rights as well as have them respect your rights.
So to respect someone else's rights, I have to disrespect my own? What's going on, guys? We're in Beverly, Massachusetts at the Beverly City Hall, conducting a First Amendment audit. Let's take a look. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. This is the assessor's office?
Yes, it is.
So what do the assessors do? Like, what's their function within the city?
They assess the property.
Oh, okay. Is that like, I'm sorry?
No, they didn't ask if they could do that.
Do we have to ask to film? Well,
I got a consent form in the car.
it's a public office, ma'am. Like, we're just trying to get some information about what the assessors do. Thank you. So is it like just public property, or do you guys also assist in assessing residential properties, or just mostly public?
Commercial, every property.
Okay. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
You can go to your insurance agent and they'll help you with that.
Notice, guys, top the holes here with flags flying.
Oh, look, it's the auditor's office. It's basically, I get a collector.
Excuse me, Mrs. Turner.
Hello.
Hi,
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. I was just wondering, in the collections office, is that specifically taxes, or do you collect all the different income revenue sources for the city?
So we collect real estate tax, personal property, and excise.
Oh, so you guys do the money office. That does.
And water and sewer and trash, which is all one bill in Beverly.
Jeez. And they don't give you guys a bigger office than this?
That's fine. Our office is just fine.
You know what I noticed? Like, I'll go to like small towns and they'll have like these huge town halls. But then you come to like cities that are a little bit bigger and they have smaller city halls. They're cramming all this work. They need to give you guys a vacation.
It's all good.
All right. You have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.
State clerk's office is fine.
Oh. Hello. How are you today?
So we're gonna mail that card.
Hello. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Nice day out, huh?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Hey, by the way, do you guys handle fishing licenses?
No, that's the city.
Okay. Do you guys have, are you guys a water, I'm not, should be on the map, but you guys going to the ocean? Inland?
Hello, how are you?
You guys have any water in the city? Yeah, ocean, like saltwater, I mean.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. I just had a quick question. I don't know if you could help.
Sure.
So I noticed that in like some city halls or town halls, they don't have an auditor's office. So I was just wondering like what the auditor's function does. It's obviously different from the assessing, right?
Oh, it's totally different. It's finance. Audit is like a branch of finance.
Oh, so you guys like look over the books and make sure that. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like the accountant.
Yes.
All right. Well, you answered my question. Thank you very much.
Have a good
Have a
day.
great day.
City Hall in these videos asking all the water towns that question.
Have a good
Come here.
day.
You come here.
What?
What you just told me.
A regular fishing license will suffice for shellfishing/clamming. There are many restrictions when shellfishing is allowed, how many, size, etc. All of the information is on the state website, which
So
would
the
be mass.gov.
So the state license is good for the city.
Right, but a city can institute its own ordinances.
They don't have their own order. They don't.
No, they don't. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, if you're talking about like oceanside cities or towns, for example, Gloucester, where they have an influx of fishing, they can institute their own ordinances to, control the
Oh,
influx.
this is the first time I found in Massachusetts. Thank you.
that
Thank you
knows
very
it.
much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, they know what they're doing over here. It seems. Oh, this is the city hall employees only. Says what is this? Information systems, lower level. Do you want to go up or down first?
Somebody keeps going right up on it. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you today?
How are you?
Good, thanks. I was wondering, like, so since the auditor's office, like, kind of is like the accountant, oversees the finances and stuff like that, do you, as like economic development, do you have to like work in tandem with them quite a bit since you have a lot of work to do and as far as development goes?
I'm not the economic development person.
Okay.
That position is waiting for the new person to start.
Got an empty seat waiting to fill it.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Hi, can I help you?
How are you? Yeah, we're just taking a look around your building and taking some pictures and asking some questions.
Okay.
Really appreciate it.
Sure, what for?
What for what?
Why are you videotaping?
Because I want to take pictures.
We like the
I'm not taping. There's no tape in here, ma'am.
Okay,
I'm just, taking pictures.
We
okay.
like to record governmental buildings.
I like to record stuff and people.
Okay.
The world's too small of a place. If we record it and then millions of people see, then the world gets a little bit bigger, right?
All right. Well, if some people are uncomfortable being filmed, then I think you should move on.
I mean, I probably won't because someone's uncomfortability or their feelings, are certainly not going to restrict my rights. I mean, we do have a free press. I like the First Amendment of the Constitution is like the building block to the United States. But clearly, we spoke to this young lady. We're just asking interest questions. But if someone doesn't feel comfortable filming or being filmed, then the worst place for them to be is talking to my camera. Because if you're on my camera, I mean, like what? Like I
Can I
really.
ask who you are?
Yeah, I'm me.
Yes. What's your name?
I'm me,
I'm him.
and we're together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you live in Beverly?
I don't know. I don't answer questions,
Okay.
really.
Well, I don't know if you have a purpose here, so
Yeah, no.
Carry on.
My purpose is, I mean, I guess right now chatting with you since you stopped us.
okay.
So, what's your name?
Carry on, please. Thank
Your
you.
name's Carry On. That's an interesting name. Is that what kind of? I don't think I've heard of the name Carry On yet. What is this? That wasn't very nice. And just, I apologize. I was just, trying to get some information. I was really nice to you. I'm not sure why we were not allowed to film,
Well,
but
you might want to also just tell people that you're filming before you start filming somebody without their knowledge.
well, do you like? I mean, a fair question. You seem like a smart young lady. If I have a phone, like you can see that I'm filming, right?
I can see that,
Yeah.
but not everyone is going to be comfortable. We also have members of the public who come through this building who aren't employees of the city, who may not be comfortable being on your
Right.
YouTube show,
But
I'm guessing?
Well, I mean, it's an interesting point to make. Obviously, we're not being rude. I think like uncomfortable would be part of if we were being disorderly. Certainly, we're not. But we do have a right under the First Amendment to engage in our First Amendment right to free press, among many of the other components of the First Amendment. So, like, we really don't even have to tell anyone that we're recording. We don't have to answer any questions. We're absolutely protected to do that. You're really nice. I appreciate it.
But we also live in a society, and you want to respect other people's rights as well as have them respect your rights.
So to respect someone else's rights, I have to disrespect my own?
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay. I'm just trying to follow.
I'm saying that one person's rights, other people have rights.
Yeah.
It's polite, because we live in a society, to let people know. It's about communication.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. We have a lot of folks who might be here on sensitive business.
Yeah, but in a sense, to tell people in this society, we're under the founding doctrine of the right to remain silent, to keep our personal business private.
This isn't a trial. This isn't.
No, but that
A legal
no,
matter.
but no, that is legal.
Well, it is
It could
it-
turn legal at
Polite to
any.
your
It
neighbor.
could
That's
turn.
all I'm saying.
It
It
could
is
turn
a legal
360
matter, yeah.
It could turn 360 like.
Because,
yeah.
like, just so you know, it's like, for example, there's a Boston police officer that we just had to deal with legally, because any restriction of someone doing this, like, I understand people want to feel comfortable. There's cameras all throughout the city hall. You know what I mean? Like, this is a protected right. And the best advice I can give people, if you don't want to be on camera, just don't be on camera. We're not shoving cameras in your face. You know what I mean? Like, I find it strange that someone who does not want to be filmed will come up to a camera and start talking to the camera. That doesn't make
Well, I
too
didn't
much
come up and
sense.
start talking.
No, not
So
you. It was
I'm
that
talking
young
to you
lady.
about informed consent. Let people know what you're doing and what you're using it for if you're going to engage them in conversation.
I mean, I could do that, but I'm not required to, right?
I'm not saying you're required
Right.
to. I'm saying
Yeah,
it's
that's fine.
the kind, polite thing to do,
Right.
so that people know.
I appreciate. Do you happen to know what that young lady's name is that we were just speaking to?
I'd really rather not say this on camera.
I mean, it's public record. Like, so
It
the way
is.
that I would like to do is, like, if I could ask you, then I could just speak to her supervisor, and then I have like a really nice conversation where I understand maybe she felt uncomfortable. We have every right to do what we're doing. Have a great day, rather than go the route where now I have to go to the town clerk's office. I have to get a Freedom of Information Act request form under federal law, and then I have the right to ask for and get and retain and receive her salary, her full employment history, her employment contract. I don't want to have to go through all those loops. I just like to know who I just had this interaction with, so then I can just go speak to her supervisor. That's all.
And I would prefer not to give you that information right now.
All right, then we'll go through the FOIA law. What's your name?
I'd rather not give that to you either.
Oh, you understand that you're required to by law, though, right?
That's the problem.
Hey, you're a city-
See, I'm not trying to be like so what
city
he's saying is-
official.
So what he's saying is, what I'm gonna say to you is that under the country's founding doctrine, started in England, came over here, followed us over here, common law, is that we the people are king and queen. When we overthrew
I would
England,
prefer not to have this conversation, thank you.
Okay, we'll find someone where we can get your name. I wonder whose office supervises economic development. I assume it would be the town clerk,
give a
maybe?
history lesson. I was trying to teach. You know, I can't even teach.
I guess we're gonna have to find.
Can't even teach.
Well, let's go. Oh, you know what? We can go to human resources.
Wow.
Excellent.
Oh, they just let me go with this.
We can go to human resources. Let me jump in here
You
real
go
quick.
ahead. Apparently, I still.
Oh, she's on the phone. I'll give you a second. When you're done, I'll wait out here. Thank you.
Sit down, take a seat. Well, guys, when no name's even calm and cool and collective and try to be polite, that's what we get.
It appears as if they're calling the police.
Oh my God, again?
I think I heard them just say that. I could be wrong. I could be misinformed.
Okay, guys. For my southern viewers, I probably captured it in South Carolina. If we can find the minimum wage up there on this thing. I don't think we can. Where's the minimum wage on this?
In Mass, I believe it's $15.
Okay, guys. Yeah, right here, January 1st, 2023. $15. That's $14.25.
I told you, I know my.
Right. Okay, guys.
I know my stuff.
This is what the minimum wage is in South Carolina, in most of southern states. So these are all the rights that you get up here in the Northeast. Massachusetts is probably better. Right, so
Hello, how are you? I'm good too, thanks for asking. Wait, you didn't, never mind. I'm very polite here. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say yes. Yeah. I know you're filming and I have no problem with it, but I'm going on a Zoom call.
Go do your
And I
thing. Yeah.
can't, it's a personal Zoom call.
Yeah, no, we're not here. Ma'am, if your door is closed and you're doing personal business, you help yourself. We're not here to get in your way.
I'm like, I don't want you to think I'm avoiding you, but I gotta.
No, ma'am, you got things to do. Go about
Where
it.
are you guys
You're
from?
good. I'm from the area. A quick question: do you happen to know what that young lady's name is?
Her?
Yes.
She's new, I don't know.
You don't know her name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'll ask
I-
Human
and I
Resources.
have no
Yeah, we're not here
problem.
for
I
your
have no
office. We're
problem.
waiting for Human Resources. They're on the phone. So just like you're gonna be, she's on the phone. So we're waiting outside to respect whoever she's on the phone with.
I was gonna put Zoom call in progress, I'm supposed to be on.
You know, you told us we have no intent to disrupt your call. No, you're fine, ma'am. Have a good day. Take care. Hi. Are you? You're in Human Resources?
Yes.
Excellent. So I had a question. I'm trying to obtain. We just had an interaction with 2 employees, and I feel like, is this the office that would handle any issues with employees?
Sure. I'm just
Okay.
gonna ask you to step 2 steps back. I'm just in case
Sure.
there's anything
Yeah.
confidential.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. I'll. You know what? I'll pause. Just pause for a second, guys, because there was some personal information.
Actually, I have it, so you don't have to pause anymore.
Perfect.
Okay.
So my question is, obviously, Human Resources would deal with personnel matters, I would assume.
Yes.
Excellent. So I'm not trying to file a complaint. I think that what we like to do is, and some people, instigate and they like to be argumentative. We just like to, exercise our rights and do it uninhibited.
Right, public building.
And we had 2 employees who I would like to know what their name is. They refused to identify. They were quite rude. They slammed the door in our faces. We're talking to them the same way as we talk to you, and I explained to them that if I want to go get a Freedom of Information Act request from the city clerk, then I could get their employment contract, their salary. I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to file complaints. I just want to know what people's names are and take pictures, and I was not able to get either of those employees' names. So do you think you could assist us in getting their names so I don't have to go further than that?
No, you would need to speak with the director.
The director,
She's
okay.
not in today, but she'll be in tomorrow.
Okay, do you know, you don't even know who we're talking about because you've been in your office. It was in the Economic Development office, the young lady that seems to work in there.
Okay.
Do you know who that is?
No, we
No.
actually don't have anyone in economic development.
Well, it's not the manager. I guess they're trying to fill the seat. I don't know if she's a secretary or an assistant, but the person who sits right at the front desk closest to the door, it's a young lady.
Okay.
You don't know who she
The lady
is?
across the hall says she's new.
If I showed you her, would that help? And maybe you can give me her name?
No.
No, you're just not gonna help at all.
I couldn't give you a name of an employee anyway.
Of course you could. It's
But-
public information.
No, I couldn't. But you can talk to the director and then go.
I think we're gonna have to go to the town clerk's office and we're gonna have to figure this out.
Yeah.
Okay. And your name's Jen Smith. Okay, thanks, Jen.
All right, you're welcome.
Yep.
Do you want a card, or do you want a card for the director?
No. What I've been trying to avoid is, I like to have interactions where we can avoid that, have a discussion, and, as human resources, you are the office that should have no problem telling us who another employee is, because ultimately you'd be handling any discipline through that employee. I feel like I'm not off to a great start. But if you don't want to do that, you're not the director, that's fine. I'll take it up with the director and we'll go we'll just get everyone's salaries and all their information, and then we can use that to then move forward in a complaint process. That's fine.
That's absolutely fine.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it, Jen.
Thank you.
Not
She's doing the standard things, no
not
snitching.
super helpful.
She's doing the standard thing, no snitching.
Unfortunately, no snitching doesn't apply to a public
I know
capacity.
that.
So
Dude,
now
Dude, I wish half the guys in jail like that.
now I have to get. There's no name tag here either.
Oh, come on, you knew she took it down.
Huh. And there's no one in this office. We've all abandoned our posts here. We'll have to go to the town clerk and see if we can we'll get the Freedom of Information Act request here. Is there an office upstairs?
Go.
Let's take a look.
this?
Oh, they've all abandoned post. Mm-hmm. They've all abandoned their posts. Hello.
Hi. We're standing by.
Stand by. Not good. What's going on? It's like these town halls are the seats of government for local communities. They have no idea what the law is. So that's the city clerk. I feel like it would be there, but let me just. Yeah, no, it would be there. So we'll just wait until this young lady's done. I think we can actually fill it out and then hand it right back to them.
Okay.
You're not on camera, ma'am, so you're not in the video. Just so you know,
Just me.
and you do a great job. Could I please have two? Well, it depends how you prefer the FOIA request to be filled out. I need a FOIA request for 2 separate employees. Would you be comfortable with me putting it on one form, or would you like me to fill out 2 forms for each separate employee?
I'm just not sure what a FOIA request is.
The Freedom of Information Act, public records request.
Oh, a public records request.
Yes.
Like you just want like some records from us, right?
Yeah, like so I'm gonna get like probably like their salary, employment contracts, and stuff like that.
Okay. So I think that would be. I'm not sure if it would be through the HR department or each department.
No,
Let me ask.
it would be the city clerk. So the HR would handle any personnel matters if there was like a complaint or something. But as
Yeah.
far as going for public records would
Yeah.
go to you.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
But I'm just talking about I mean, I have the budget, but let me check with my supervisor and see what she thinks.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good, how are
Nice to
you?
meet you.
You too.
I just need so I don't know if it would be how you'd prefer it to be done, 1 or 2, but I just need salary and employment contracts, a Freedom of Information Act request form for 2 employees, if you'd be more comfortable with me putting it on one or to do 2 separate.
So we don't have forms. So I mean, if you wanted to write down a request, you can. We can just give you a piece of paper.
That would be phenomenal,
Are you
yes.
together?
No.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay,
I'm
perfect.
just keeping the
Sorry.
camera this
I just wanted to
way
make sure we're helping.
because I didn't want to get
Okay,
her on
no,
camera
thanks.
because she
Anyways,
doesn't work here.
So yeah, so you can just write on a piece of paper.
Perfect.
So in Beverly City Hall, different offices handle different records requests. So
Well,
if
that's
you
part of
wanted-
my incident. Like, I mean, I really was just trying to get the name of 2 separate employees that told us that we weren't allowed to film or.
Oh.
And then I was just, kind of nicely explaining, like I am to you, like, of course we are. My
Sure,
question is just to ask you, like, it was about finances. Like, so the auditors does
Yeah.
finances.
Yeah.
You're in economic development.
Yeah.
Do you find that since you're building new stuff, you normally have to find yourself working together? And then it became a big problem there on camera.
Sure.
But neither one of them, of the people I spoke to, gave me their names, and I was just fine with getting their names and
Oh,
leaving
yeah.
it, letting it be.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah.
they refused to identify it all, so
Oh,
that's why
okay.
I'm doing this.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just gonna say, so like if you want to write it down, we
Okay.
don't have necessarily that info, but we can get it from HR or from another office because
Okay.
I don't know who you talk to.
Well, if how about this to make everyone's life easier? If I just show you the video, maybe you can give me both of their names, and then I would not need any public records. I mean, I feel like that would save the city and everyone else time.
I would say do it this way, only because I don't know quite what we're supposed to do with that situation. So I would say probably either
Okay.
that or I'd have you talk to HR or the mayor's office.
Okay.
Just
Is the
to
mayor in
check.
today?
Because I don't know.
Figure
Yeah.
if we could ask. Is he on the top floor?
Third floor.
Third floor. I didn't, and that's where the city council chambers are.
Yeah.
There was no one in that front office. Oh, I'm in this gentleman's
Yeah.
way, so I'll go fill this out at the table.
Did you go up this way?
I went up like a back staircase.
Yeah.
That's why. So
Okay.
go up the front staircase here. Go
Okay.
up to the 3rd floor, and
Alright.
then you'll see a hallway. The mayor's office will be on the right. Straight ahead will be council chambers.
Excellent. So I'll fill this out, and then
Okay,
I'll drop
yeah.
it off. I'll give you my email address. I'll wait the 10 days for you to get back to me, and then I'll check in with
Yeah,
the
it
mayor.
probably won't even be that long. I mean, we try to do them faster, but
Okay.
Yeah.
but yeah,
Alright.
if you just want to put the contact info down, and then yeah, we'll probably have to get.
So what should I do? Like, I need the names of the employees that refuse to give me their names. Like, it would be like a broad spectrum. Like,
Yeah,
I don't want it to be like, hey, the YouTube video that's going to get hundreds of thousands
Sure,
of
sure.
views. Look at that one.
Yeah, let me.
You guys watch us?
No, I don't really watch YouTube except for city council meetings.
I mean, let me
to
fill
do the
this out,
minutes.
and then I'll see if we can
Yeah,
go from
yeah,
there. I don't
we
want to
can
hold
do.
this gentleman
Sure.
up on this. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so let me, while you do that, let me find out if there's a better way to do it.
Okay.
To make it a little clearer.
All right,
Okay.
thank you.
But I'm gonna
Appreciate
help
it.
him
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
We'll figure that out first. Okay.
I'm gonna fill this out, guys. Oh, yeah, thank you. So I wrote my email in there.
Yep.
So whenever you guys grab it, I mean, if you need to reach out to me, because I feel like you're gonna have a hard time figuring out who they are.
So the thing
just getting
on
identified.
here, let me just unlock this door.
Yeah.
But there's some where they say that they have a permanent challenge or
So
something.
the only thing is that, do you know what department you were talking to? Like where you were in the building? 'Cause it
Yeah,
might
so
be a
there's
little
the,
easier
I
to
can show you.
Well, I just don't
So
know.
one's the
if I'm
economic
supposed to,
development
you know,
office,
Yeah.
and obviously that seat is vacant, but it was a secretary right in the front.
Secretary right in the front.
And then there was another young
Okay.
lady. I'm not sure what office she was from because she was walking through the hallway. I believe she may be Indian or Arabic, Middle Eastern descent.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I wasn't
So
able to get a name.
I do believe that from your description, that's the constituent services director.
Oh, okay.
I would just write that on here, like that you were at the economic development window,
Okay.
and the person who sits directly at that window was one of the people. I would like to know their name.
Okay.
And just like bullet
Great.
point it, like woman sitting at front desk at economic development window,
Sure.
and
Constituent.
short, dark-haired girl, possibly constituent services.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and just add it right on there, like
Okay.
bullet points.
Thank
And then
you.
That way it'll be a little easier. We don't have to bother you as much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so that's interesting. It seems that the first person that gave us a hard time is actually the constituent services director. So she's the person that works with the mayor to make sure that the public is served properly. So how do we get upstairs to the mayor's office? So we walk behind that desk? Excuse me, how do we get to the mayor's
There's
office?
stairs.
Right, those stairs
and
right
then
there?
There's an elevator also.
The stairs
across.
behind the desk?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I think, is the mayor's office this way? Oh no, we already came up here. All right. There she is. Excuse us. I was wondering if the mayor is available or someone from his office. Okay. Yeah, we just had a. Can you hear me all right? Okay. So we just had a little bit of an issue with two employees here, and we were just trying to get their name, but they did not want to give us their name. In fact, one of them slammed a door in our face. I was able to figure out that one is a secretary within the economic development. The other young lady sitting out here, she's within constituent services. So I was just trying to find out their names so that way we could, have a positive dialogue and then leave. We're just members of the public engaging in free press. They refused that information, so now I had to file a FOIA request for them to get names, salaries, employment contracts. I just feel like that's a waste of everyone's time, including the city. So I want to see if maybe the mayor had an appointment available so we could kind of discuss what's going on, because...
I'm happy to take your name and phone number. He is kind of mixed you out.
Yeah, that's fine.
What is your name?
You can put my name as Josh. And my email is... I prefer not to give it.
Okay, where are you from?
The area. I can give an email address. It's the, T-H-E, A as in Alpha, F as in Frank, A as in Alpha, crew, C-R-E-W, at gmail.com. All right, because I just, before I put this video up and a ton of people see it, I just wanted the opportunity to figure that maybe there was some miscommunication and see if we can figure it out, professionally. And
You don't want to give your name, but you wanted their name?
She was going down to Boston all the
yeah,
time.
yep. Because they work for the city and they serve the people, right? I don't work for the city. I don't serve the people. There's no law demanding that I give my name, but there is law demanding they give theirs. And I don't think that when people see this video, they see employees slamming doors in members of the public's faces, that's going to look, great. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Do you know when you sent the
Excuse
the
us.
letter?
What?
Do you know when you sent the letter to the chief?
Well, in my case,
The secretary wanted to get fresh. So we filled out a FOIA form. We requested an appointment with the mayor, and listen, if he reaches out to us before this video is posted, certainly we'll have no problem reflecting that in the video. However, if he doesn't take the mistreatment of the public in his building, then, you know, a lot of people are going to see how they react to the public.
So in Massachusetts, cities have mayors and towns have selectmen.
Yeah. It's that young lady right there. She was the one that
I don't think we have rights.
was unprofessional. So.
You can always call back and call the main number and ask them for the number probably, and then see who answers the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably calling a union rep right now.
Well, it's hard to keep jobs when we refuse to do them, especially if it's a public service job. Like, to close up shop for the day and hide because someone wants to know who they're speaking to is absolutely incredible.
Not with the dictation, huh?
We want to be educated. It's like everyone's running up the back stairs in an effort to avoid us. That's the director of grants. They don't want to speak to us either. The engineering department, maybe they can engineer a better way to have discord with the public, excuse me. You know, they're hiding. Alright. They're whispering because they're probably talking about us.
There was a line that the ladies were
We found it, thank you.
Oh, good, I'm glad.
Oh look, it's parking enforcement, no directional. Enforces parking, no idea how to drive. He's got lights flashing like he's some sort of cop. That's funny. Yeah, I'm over this way. Just gonna get some pictures. We'll just go in the parking lot. Hi, we're just going in the parking lot to take pictures. What?
Right up there. I think it's hilarious. They got closing the window, closing the blinds. Like, it's not only did you already filmed from the inside, but it's just fucking comical. They're closing the windows, closing the blinds. As you say hi, I'm just gonna take pictures of the parking lot. You already filmed them from the inside. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Plus, it's a medical examiner. Saw 3 of them come up here on the way up. So I picked you up. Could be the medical examiner.
Guys, that's the Beverly Unprofessional Hall in Beverly, Massachusetts. Again, that's the Beverly Unprofessional Hall in Beverly, Massachusetts. It's where they exhibit utter contempt for the public among things like unprofessionalism.
And about 30 minutes before we got here, I did a live stream of the Peabody Town Hall. Go by there and see what's going on my channel, No Name Audits.
Yes, No Name Audits. Share, like, subscribe. Hit one of his videos. Tell him AFA sent you. That's the reason I stopped you today. Later.